Someone once said children get sick a lot. I really don't know how true it is, but I think it might be true. Just few weeks after treatment, my boy, this boy came out of my boy's head. So we were rubbing him powder, unzu. Most of the days we are going to rub him unzu. And at this point, he looks so much like my husband. So it turns to rashes. Look at how it looks like. So we also started applying unzu. My mom said we should apply unzu. So we are applying unzu almost every time because it was actually itching him. So we applied unzu and it grew to this stage. Look at his neck, under his chin, his head, even his back. So at this point, I had to take him to a pharmacist, a qualified pharmacist, because he was always crying, to check him out. So the man said it's heat, that I shouldn't give him any antibiotics since he has been on drugs since, that the antibiotics was supposed to flush it because it's a broad spectrum antibiotics they gave him. The thing kept increasing, and even during the day I had to remove his shirt. It was always itching him. The man gave me a tube to be rubbing him, so but the tube would just make the boy ripe. So we also continued rubbing him this ozu. So a friend of mine introduced me to moju powder. This particular day, my son was crying, like he was screaming on top of his voice. I was the only one at home. I was feeling so helpless. There was nothing I could do. I think as I was carrying him, he was crying. Like, look at his head, all part of his body. This thing was almost all over his body. I felt I felt useless. I was crying because I couldn't do anything. Another point of when you can't help your baby in need, and you just feel like what am I really there for when I can't really help? So I really wished my husband was around this period. I started swearing at the landlady, like if not for our accommodation issue, we would have been together to go through this thing together, because this is not meant for one person. Honestly, I praise single mothers for, and all those girls that have unwanted pregnancy that do keep it. All kudos to you, please. So my husband came the next day to watch over the baby because I've not slept for some days. So my son was actually hooking his father's shirt. I refused to let go. You need to see how strong his grip was. So one lady introduced us to one herbal soap and we used it, and my boy's skin became as clear as milk. After trying antibiotics and various medications, it was just the herbal soap that cured it. She asked us to just rub it on his body after bathing him, and it worked like magic.